Period. Period. Okay, if you have an issue, come talk to me. Okay. Hello, welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, hi, my name is Fisayo. I am a fashion, beauty and lifestyle blogger, and that is pretty much what I do on this corner of the tube. Anyway, without further ado, if this is the first time you're actually seeing me, on this channel I do something called makeup in movies, or makeup in books, or makeup and talk about something trendy, but pretty much makeup in movies and makeup in books. Okay, but today we're putting a twist to it. So I've been watching The Voice Nigeria. Thank goodness it is on YouTube. Like, that is amazing, and I have really enjoyed it. So today we'll be talking about the Falz knockout group. Okay, and then maybe next week we'll talk about, or the next time I do makeup and talks, we'll talk about whichever one I feel like talking about. But today we're talking about Falz group. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. All right, so what I normally do, I put up my makeup and we're just gonna talk. Trust the process with my makeup. Trust the process. That's what I'm just gonna warn you now. Trust the process. Okay. Falz out 2 boys in his group, which I think they're quite strong. If I say so myself, those 2 boys, one of them, which is KP. KP is my favorite in the whole show. Period. Period. Okay, if you have an issue, come talk to me. Okay, so KP is definitely my favorite in the show, just because of his voice. You can see that he's a star. You can actually see that he's a star. The way he sang, it's very Afrobeat vibe. It brings the, authenticity of Afrobeat, if I say so myself. I really like KP, and I think he's a strong contender in the group. The next guy, which is Media. Media is quite good. I love his range, I love his tone. Do I think he's a strong contender? I actually don't, but I think he's pretty good in in its own way. It's pretty dope. And Falz has got 4 girls. So there is one girl that I don't remember her name. There is Peace, there is Naomi, and there's Nikki. I really love all these girls. They're quite strong. I think Falz has a really strong group. I think they are all really strong vocalists, or 2 of them are, or 3 of them are really strong vocalists. One of them reminds me of Thames because of her vibe and her, the way she does that thing. She reminded me of Thames. And yeah, so they're quite really good. I think Falz has a really strong group that could actually win this season. I actually think so. They all chose the right song for themselves. I think Falz was a good coach in terms of trying to make sure they portray what the song conveys. I think the group is really strong. So in terms of the twist to the whole situation, for Falz, I was quite surprised with his decision at them with what's his name, with KP. KP is really strong, and I thought Falz is definitely the right coach for him. But I think that Falz did the right thing as well. Reason being is because he knows that KP is not going to leave the show, and the most important thing for the contestant, the most important thing for them is pretty much not to leave the show. And also, if a judge knows that they can't leave the show, the judge can put them up for them to be stolen. So that's pretty much how it works. And yeah, so Falz, I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised, but I do get it. He has really strong vocalists in his category, and also he has another girl that pretty much is sort of like him as well, like KP in his category. And also I think that he wanted the boy KP to get the best out of the judges, out of the show. Really, he wanted KP to learn from as many people as he can, really. But yeah, so he saw their song choice were really good. Oh, okay. Can we give a moment for Naomi, please? Can we give a moment for Naomi? I think she could win it. She literally could win it. I've never seen someone sang Whitney like that in my life. She could win it, but I also think, you know, KP could win it as well. But I think they're all, regardless, both KP and Naomi are already winner in my eyes. So yeah, so I really think both of them are a winner in my eyes. I don't know what you think. If you watch the show, comment below what you think of Falz group. Comment below if you think Falz could win the season. For the song choice, I personally think Media's song choice was wrong for him, but I do get it. Like, a coach cannot tell you that it's a wrong song choice. A coach will only tell you it is a wrong song choice when they know that you're not showing the best of your abilities while they're teaching you. I think that's when they tell you to change it. But if you're, you know, like they were all taking notes and they were all applying those notes to make the songs that they chose their own. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. Out of 6, he has to pick 3 people, and he definitely wanted to keep 4. That's what I'm thinking. But he let go of someone that he knows that will be stolen in a blink of an eye, will be stolen, just for him to keep more of his, which is very smart, is for him to keep more of his own. And keeping Naomi is definitely a no-brainer. Like, that's just dumb. If he really wants to win the show, it's all about the voice. And Naomi is pretty much the voice in his group. The other lady as well was really good as well. Nikki was good, but I don't think the performance was that good. So one of the twists that he did was letting go of KP. Just like you, I was so surprised, but then I get it. He knows that KP is not gonna go home. He knows that KP is gonna learn a lot more from another judge. So he knows that KP will get more experience from somewhere else. And any of the judges like Yemi Alade, especially YJ and Daria Alade, would definitely, you know, teach him a little bit more. So that's something that I know, which is a really good thing and a good idea for him, because then he gets to learn a little bit more than other judges. I know he was a bit sad because of that. Like, he looked very sad that he had to leave, but it's all for the greater cause, because then he can learn more. Letting go of Nikki, I thought Nikki's performance wasn't that great, but that's just me talking. What do you think? Okay, Media was let go. I also think like the Media chose the wrong song choice, because that song requires someone who is very good, you know, blah blah blah. Not someone who is very quiet and reserved. At the end of the day, Falz still has to pick 3 people, and yeah. So the people that Falz chose were all girls. All girls. I don't know the third girl's name. Why does it keep skipping my mind? But yeah, I really like all of the girls that Falz chose. I think they are all a strong contender. Okay, so I am back with my final look and my final thought on this episode of the knockout for Falz. So I really think Falz letting go of KP is the right choice, because then he can learn, and Daria Talade is the right person, or YJ would have been perfect in giving KP the right tools to win the next round, hopefully. And then yeah, we'll see how that goes for his journey. And also, it was really sad to see Media and Nikki go, but that's not the end of the journey for them. I definitely hope you'll probably see more of them, hopefully. I wish them the best, because they were really good as well. They've got a really amazing voice, and the 3 ladies that Falz has that is taken to the final, I think those are the right people to go to the final. I wish he had taken KP straight to the final. I'm not sure if KP has to then do the knockout session with Daria Talade. I'm not sure, or is going straight to the final. If he's going straight to the final, then that's amazing. If not, then you know, he needs to prove himself again. But I think there is definitely a star in him. Like, I absolutely think that. And anyway, so that is pretty much my thought. If you've watched, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So yeah, so that is pretty much it. If you've watched till this point and you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button now, join the community, and I really hope you enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.